Tax season, it is one of the most dreaded seasons of every year for so many Americans. Every person has to file their taxes at some point, but so many of them have no clue on how to do just that. Today I hope to give you a bit more knowledge on how to do that. There are three main ways that you can file your taxes. You can print off the forms from the IRS website and file them yourselves. You can use a tax software, or you can hire a tax accountant. The first way someone can file taxes is by going to the IRS website, printing off all the many forms that are on there, filling them out by hand, and mailing them into the IRS. If a person decides that they want to take that route, they first need to figure out which form of the 1040 do they need. Because there's the 1040, 1040EZ, and the 1040A. In January of 2018, Yahoo Finance produced an article that explained the differences between them. Primary differences was the 1040 is harder than the 1040A, which is harder than the 1040EZ. Generally, it's because of the length. But so, with the 1040EZ being the shortest and the 1040 being the longest. It also explains that, filers can look at sites such as Yahoo Finance or the IRS website to see the full restrictions on who can and cannot fill out the different 1040s. Once a taxpayer determines which form of the 1040 they need to use, that's when they need to start working on actually filling it out. To fill it out, you have to take your W-2, your 1099s, and any other tax forms you may have from that year. Then what you do is you compile it all using the schedules that are found in the 1040 on the IRS website. IRS website also shows you exactly how to fill out each and every one of those schedules. So then, these forms are necessary to complete, and then once you do complete them, you have to compile them and mail them in with your 1040 to the IRS. Another way to file taxes is by using a tax software that kind of does more of it for you. Some of these tax softwares include TurboTax, TaxAct, and H&R Block. What determines whether you use them is just some of the personal preferences. Dole Roller released an article on March 5th, 2019, comparing the prices and features of them. Overall, the prices kind of range from $25 for the cheaper options to $110 for the more expensive. The more expensive typically had better features that included stuff for self-employment taxes in case you owned your own company or anything like that, whereas the cheaper ones were just basic federal income tax. So then once you determine which one of those different softwares you need, it becomes very similar to how you would do it if you were to file your own forms. You take your W-2, any 1099s, and you follow step-by-step what those softwares are telling you to do. It's a little simpler than the 1040 on its own because it tells you where each one's from and kind of shows you little images so you understand a little bit better. The last way that somebody can file is by hiring a tax accountant. Tax accountants, according to Investopedia's website, which was updated in May 2019, is accounting that focuses on tax instead of the preparation and publishing of and the financial statements of a company. According to top accounting degrees, tax accounting is one of the 5 main focuses that a tax master's student can generally choose to pursue. Whenever they pursue that option, it means that they learn all the fundamentals of filing tax returns and everything of that sort. They are experts in it. They know all the weird situations from just a basic married couple to a couple that's been divorced in a year, remarried, have twins with each other, divorced, kids with anybody else. They can figure all of that out, no problem. The difference where it is for the tax accountant versus the software or on your own is the tax accountant has to ask you for the information. You tell them, they'll give you a list of all the things they need, you give it to them. If anything else comes up, they'll pile a list of it again when they meet with you. They'll ask for more information. Then they'll just keep working on it until they feel they've got it right. Once they feel that they've completely and successfully filled out your tax forms, they will file it for you and send it into the IRS, where it's less work on you. You should be able to get your return within a few weeks. So there are many different ways you can file your taxes during the spring. Which one of them you use, being the on your own, the tax software, or the tax accounting, is completely up to your personal preferences. I hope this speech informs you a little bit more on how to do your taxes and to take a little bit of the dread out of your next tax season.
Will you do my taxes?
I just got my